Hello, mighty men and women of justice. Welcome to Activist Academy Weekly, where we cover this week's most pressing and interesting social justice news. Well, we don't have much time, so let's jump right into our weekly news brief.
It was the biggest security operation ever staged in Rio. 2,600 sharpshooters, soldiers, and police, backed by helicopters and tanks. An effort finally to take back the sprawling Complexo de Almao from drug gangs. The area has been lit with violence since authorities began their campaign to pacify the favelas, well before Rio hosts the World Cup in 2014 and the Olympics 2 years later.
There are around 21,500 people in our state prisons. Thousands more are locked up in county jails. When it comes to crime, punishment, and the price tag, there's one overwhelming common denominator: alcohol and drug abuse.
2009.
Chris Coron is president of the Commonwealth Attorneys Association. The Warren County prosecutor says drug courts are working. We need to expand that.
For 31 years, women in Bangladesh have been reaping the benefits of microcredit. Thanks to Grameen Bank, which was founded by Bengali economist and Nobel Peace Prize winner Mohammed Yunus, they get collateral-free loans to jumpstart their businesses. Byra Medina, an immigrant from the Dominican Republic who now lives in New York. Medina wanted to boost business at her hair salon in Queens, so she applied for a loan from Grameen America, taking out $3,000 for furniture, supplies, and marketing materials.
It has definitely helped me, because before I took money from people in the street, and they charged me a very high interest rate. Grameen America has provided me with money at lower interest for me to make any type of adjustment to my businesses. Without having to pay so much interest, essentially monthly, my payments are less, and that makes my situation a lot easier.
Grameen focuses on those who have no access to traditional banks.
Okay, welcome to this week's Bible View Tip of the Week. This week we're going to be talking about the wisdom in choosing a right-hand man. Many organizations, historically speaking, have suffered an embarrassing catastrophe or have collapsed because of a leader choosing to trust one person who ended up being their right-hand man and that person betraying them. So this begs the question, what does the Bible say? What does the Bible say are the things that we should be looking for in choosing our right-hand man in a community justice organization? Okay, well, look into the Bible. We can find two excellent examples of right-hand people in the lives of Daniel as well as Joseph. Now, we can glean 7 key qualities that we must be looking for in our right-hand person, but we only have time to share 3 of the most critical ones. The first one is that they must be someone who's committed to the overall vision. If we look at the life of Joseph, we can see that in Genesis chapter 41, verses 25 to 31, that Joseph had the ability to interpret dreams. As a matter of fact, that he was the only one in all of Egypt who could interpret Pharaoh's dream. This uniquely qualified Joseph for the position of prime minister, Pharaoh's right-hand person, in running the kingdom because he saw what Pharaoh saw. So when we're choosing our right-hand person, we want to make sure that they see what we see for the future of our social justice work or social justice organization. The second thing is that they must be someone who can protect us from suffering loss. If we look at the life of Daniel, specifically in chapter 6 and verse 4, it says that the king chose Daniel to oversee the 120 satraps because the king wouldn't suffer loss with Daniel in that position. This means that one of the primary roles of your right-hand person is security, to keep you from losing your most valuable and viable assets within your organization. So you want to make sure that the person you choose as your right-hand person is someone who you can trust with your security. The third thing is that this person must be someone who has a spirit of excellence within them. If we look at Daniel in chapter 6, verse 3, it says that Daniel had an excellent spirit within him. And then if we go back to chapter 1, verse 4, it describes the qualities of Daniel. So we want to find someone in our circle, or someone who will be our right-hand person, our most trusted person, our confidant, who will embody a spirit of excellence, someone who will excel at many things, someone who will have a great aptitude for learning, someone who will have an aptitude for maybe even taking care of themselves physically, as it says Daniel did. Someone who maybe can just do things at a higher level than most people can. Well, this has been our Bible View tip of the week, and we want to encourage you in your social justice work to carefully choose your right-hand person and to remember the lives of Daniel and Joseph in the Bible. Well, thank you for watching Activist Academy Weekly. We hope that you'll tune in next week and follow us on our YouTube channel for further information on social justice topics as well as news that's going on around us. Remember, you can check us out on our website, www.activistacademy.com, for more information on activism training videos, to follow us on our daily blog, as well as utilize our social networking tools that are specifically tailored for community justice activists such as yourself.